An amazing SELF strategy that we use at Breathe for Change is called the two-word check-in. The two-word check-in aligns with the social-emotional learning competencies of self-awareness and social awareness, and truly gives both students and teachers the opportunity to check in with how they're feeling and get a deep sense of what emotions they're experiencing in their body at any given moment. This is such a profound strategy to use with students to help them become more aware of how they're feeling, and then to also become aware of how everyone else in the community is feeling so they can gain a deeper sense of empathy, understanding, and perspective. So this is how I would facilitate it in general, and I'll talk a little bit about the differentiation after. So I'd ask students to either find a comfortable seat in their desk or on the floor, or perhaps they could be standing up. And with this strategy, I would invite them, since it's connecting to their emotions, to place their hands over their heart, connect to their breath. Perhaps they can find a point in front of them to focus their gaze, or they can close their eyes if that feels comfortable. Always want to add those options, especially to ensure trauma-informed practice. And then, as they're connecting to their breath, I would say, I invite you to draw your attention to how you're feeling right now. What emotions are showing up for you? And now, picking 2 words to describe how you're feeling right now. And then when you have your 2 words, you can open your eyes if they're closed and come back to the space. And now we're going to give everyone an opportunity in our community to share their 2 words with each other. So I'll begin. I am grateful and excited. You. And then everyone would just go around the circle. Little ones will often copy some of the words or mimic some of the emotions that they hear before, which is absolutely developmentally appropriate. Whereas older students will usually use deeper, more nuanced emotions, and you can truly, truly understand the pulse of what's happening in your classroom or in your community by simply facilitating this very foundational, basic, yet profoundly deep practice. So I really encourage you to try it out and to incorporate it as like a routine that happens every day, so you can understand how students and your classroom community or your community at large is truly experiencing your time together. So here are a few examples of how you can effectively facilitate the 2-word check-in with both young students and older ones. All right, so everyone, find a comfortable seated position. Again, you can ground down through your sits bones, lengthen through your spine, and then like really relax your shoulders down your back. Yeah, puff out that chest. If you need to, you can get any kinks out and make any movements so that you can really land here. And then you can find a point in front of you to focus your gaze, or if it feels comfortable, just close your eyes. Hang out inside for a little bit and connect to your breath. Inhale and exhale. And just bring one hand to your heart and the other over that hand. And as you continue to breathe, I invite you to just consider, like, how am I feeling right now? What emotions are showing up for me? Perhaps you're tired, maybe you're inspired, happy, sad. Whatever it is that's there for you, just pay attention and observe it without trying to change it. And then just choose 2 words just 2 words to describe how you're feeling right now. And when you have those 2 words, you can open your eyes. And then we'll now go around the circle and each of us can share our 2 words. So I can go first. My 2 words are happy and inspired. How about you?
I'm happy and I guess at peace.
Thank you.
I'd say calm and I guess inspired in a way.
Awesome.
Tired but calm.
Beautiful.
That makes sense.
Totally.
Tired and relaxed.
I'm chill, stable.
Cool.
I feel relaxed, but also happy.
Centered and intrigued.
Awesome. High fives all around. Thank you. This is one of my favorite activities ever, and it helps us really learn about how we're feeling. Are you ready? Okay, so everyone bring your hands to your heart, and then let's take some deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, breathe in, and breathe out. Inhale, and let it go. And I want you to quietly just feel, how am I feeling right now?
Happy still.
So you could do this in your mind. So bring your hands back to your heart. Yeah. And just notice how you're feeling. And then I want you to pick 2 words that describe how you're feeling. So 2 words, it might be sad, it might be happy, it might be joyful, it might be angry, it might be funny, it might be giggly. And when you have your 2 words, now that you have your 2 words, we're going to go around the circle, okay? So I'll start. So I'm feeling happy and excited. How are you feeling, Angelina? Calm and happy. How are you feeling?
Tired and calm.
Wonderful. Tired and calm. Tui?
Playful and happy.
Playful and happy. Joyful and happy.
Tired and calm as well.
Tired and calm. Wonderful.
Tired and happy.
Tired and happy. Isaiah, how are you feeling?
Tired and happy.
Tired and happy. How are you feeling?
Tired and sleepy.
Tired and sleepy. And how are you feeling?
Happy and joyful.
And joyful. So wonderful. So isn't it beautiful to see how we're all feeling? Are we all feeling exactly the same? Are we? No, right? And isn't that beautiful that we can all feel such different things at the same time and support each other and being our best selves? Well, thank you all so much for sharing how you feel with me. And you can always check in with yourself. If you're all over the place and you need to just check in and say, how am I feeling right now? You can bring your hands to your heart and then find how many words? 2 words to describe how you're feeling. Thank you. Aw. And then we'll get him some more rest.